Mira had always longed for a child. Every day, she watched mothers cradle their babies, their laughter filling the air. But her arms remained empty. People whispered as she passed. "She is barren," they said. Some pitied her. Others simply looked away. Her husband, Nathan, never spoke of it, but she saw the sadness in his eyes. At night, he stared into the fire, silent. One evening, Mira walked alone by the river. The wind was sharp, rustling the dry leaves. Then, she heard it. A faint cry. She froze. Her heart pounded. She followed the sound, and there, beneath an old tree, she saw it. A tiny baby, wrapped in thin cloth, shivering in the cold. Mira knelt, her hands trembling as she lifted the child. Its small face was red, its cries weak. She looked around. No footprints. No sign of who left it. She held the baby close, wrapping it in her shawl. It didn't matter where this child had come from. It didn't matter what the village would say. This baby needed her. She carried the child home. Nathan stood as she stepped inside. He saw the baby in her arms, then looked at her. For a long moment, there was silence. Then, he reached out. The baby's tiny fingers curled around his. And something in his face changed. The sorrow faded, replaced by something else. Love. That night, by the fire, the three of them sat together. The house was no longer empty. Mira was never barren. She had only been waiting.